Guys, be careful when you sit down on the potty because the seat is completely unattached. My son opened up the window and is shooting a water gun out through the screen. Knock it off right now. And he got off the potty and was helping me duct tape the toilet seat to the bowl. He's scraping this out to make a hat. Oh God, now there's a fire. Great.
Ask me how I'm doing awesome. Yeah.
So, it's Saturday around 2 p.m. The kids are here. Our sleep schedules are completely messed up. I'm on, I think, 2 hours total of sleep right now. My sleeping is like poop. But we've got things to do today. Let's do a few things, and you guys, I figure, will hang out with me while I try to get 1 or 2 things accomplished. So what's going on here is that as I was spraying down this plant here with insecticidal soap, which by the way is completely safe. It even says that you can use it on like vegetables and fruit plants that you're going to eat the same day, so it's very safe. I was spraying that with the insecticidal soap. I'll put it on my storefront. And of course I dropped it. I dropped the plant right down here. So I'm just giving the soil a chance to dry out. I'm pretty sure it's pretty dry at this point. And we'll vacuum that up. The other day I was trying to separate and floof this banana plant, or whatever you call it. These are like little mini bananas. I'm trying to decide whether I want to just get rid of this plant or not, because it really only looks nice at the bottom. It doesn't look nice at the top. So, and I know if I keep on trimming it, that it'll fill out on the top, but it's like, I'm just like, why go through all of that when I can just eventually get a plant that brings me more joy. So anyway, I was trying to floof it the other day, and of course the dried out bits were falling on the floor here, and I haven't gotten around to vacuuming that yet, so we got to vacuum that. Here's my whole washing machine kit, and I think even though I've gotten some amazing suggestions for names for my washing machine, I think we're going to stick and settle on Bertha, because that's the first name that came to my head. It's not very, what's the word? It's not very unique. She looks like a Bertha, but we're going to name her Bertha because she's old but solid. She still washes the clothes beautifully. She just has a few problems. So, all right, so this is Bertha with the Catch Any Leaks towel here, clean, ready, dry, ready to go. My son beatboxing in the background. This is the magic drain bowl and the detergent, fabric softener, and oxy powder in there. So we're gonna move Bertha to the kitchen later when I feel like eventually starting the laundry, eventually. And my daughter yesterday was, oh, hi Francis. My daughter was using this button maker that she so generously got from an anonymous subscriber. So thank you so much. Look at these buttons she made with Dum Dum lollipop wrappers. Aren't these adorable? Absolutely adorable.
The shoes.
Yes, I'm getting to that, sweetie. Son. My son is being a director in the background. So this is this just brought me so much joy that my daughter was making buttons yesterday. So, also want to explain that I want to show you guys, these are my morning and evening supplements. I don't know if these are all of them. Oh no, is there something crawling over here? I think I just saw something crawling. I don't know. But anyway, I want to, I need to refill my supplements organizer, which I can't stand doing, but I figure I'll do it with you guys and I'll show you the supplements that I use every morning and every night. This is not the best organizer. I want to get a better one because the reason, all right, it has advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are that it fits a whole lot in each compartment. The disadvantages are that these pop open way too easily. So the supplements do fall out way too often. So I want to find one that has a great capacity but clicks better. See, look, this one just keeps on even popping open with nothing in it. Boy, that's not closing at all. Oh, I want to make a dense bean salad. And it's so funny because the YouTuber Renee O the other day, who's another fabulous over 50 woman, the other day she was explaining how she's going to make a dense bean salad. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to make a dense bean salad too, but have I made it? No, of course not. I have the ingredients, but I haven't made it. And my mom growing up used to make 3-bean salad, which was like that sweet dressing, like vinegary dressing, and I used to sometimes love it and sometimes hate it. My son had miso soup before that I added tofu from. Here's a watermelon that's got some knife marks on it because my son cut up the other one, a mini watermelon. Gotta cut that up. Here's the famous laundry. The dishwasher's going. And of course, while it's going, we already have more dishes created. Here's a cold brew. That's a can of Costco cold brew. It's quite good, and a splash of Chobani s'mores creamer. I'm not crazy about the creamer. I just wanted to try that flavor. It's not that great. My probiotics. I already took these today, but I didn't take my morning supplements. Oh, Frances needs to get her vitamin. Frances, honey. These were gifted to me by the woman I do odd jobs for. Oh, there she is. Come here, honey. Anyway, Willie and Chloe and River didn't like these anymore, so she gifted a couple of these to me that she had left over. And Frances likes them white. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, spin. Spin again. Good girl. Yeah, that's good, huh? She loves them. So I'm very lucky. Dog is human. I don't know if you guys have heard of these, but she loves these multivitamins. Oh, and speaking of Frances, I put her the throw blanket here that we've been burritoing her in, because it's probably covered with her hair. And I put a clean, well, it was on here, a clean throw blanket on. This was recently washed and it's clean, so I pretty regularly change the blanket that's on here to protect the chair and just to keep things, trying not to have things smelling too bad here. So that's clean. And Little House on the Prairie's on, of course. And anyway, speaking of Frances, I also want to wash her bedding in here. So when the washing machine is hooked up, next time I want to throw this stuff in and get it washed. And this is my son's old Jurassic Park comforter and my son's old baby blanket. So I want to wash that stuff. It doesn't stink horribly, but it could use a little freshen up. And this is now, there's been no progress made here. And I haven't touched it since I last showed you. Haven't touched this stuff. Haven't made my bed yet. And my eye is better. It has that weird sensation where it's like the whole eyeball is sore now, like where it's going like, it's less sore, but it's deeper, if you understand what I'm saying. And yesterday, because of the donations that I received from all of you guys so kindly and so generously, I was able to, when I went to Walgreens to pick up prescriptions, I got the Stye eye drops and the Stye hot compress, not the ointment. The ointment, believe it or not, only had 2 ingredients, mineral oil and petroleum jelly. So I skipped that. It didn't have like any active ingredients in it, so I skipped that. But the same brand in the eye drops had a couple of like lubricating and anti-itch things. So I was able to get, here's the, again, because of you guys, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have been able to get this. I got this hot compress reusable thing. I haven't used it yet. You think I should? Here is the Stye eye drops I got. Soothes and moisturizes, and it does. It definitely does. Oh, now that we're in the bathroom, check this out. So the other day, this bidet is very, very cheap. I would like to get a better one someday, but it's better than nothing, of course. It works very well. Boy, does it clean the poop out of your butthole really, really well. So it works really, really well. But this part that goes around the toilet seat connectors, whatever you call these, will break apart quite often. See that line? Because this thing snaps off very easily. So yesterday it had snapped off and I was trying to get it snapped back on, which, you know, it's like bendable. That's how cheap the plastic is. So I was bending it. It didn't break, but I was trying to pull up the entire toilet seat a little bit, just a little bit, so that I could push this part back under the toilet seat, and the entire, these things completely snapped off the connectors, the screws and stuff, and the plastic was broken on the toilet seat. So, because of you guys, what's going on, son? Nothing. Then please stop that. Sorry. But because of you guys and your donations, I was able to order another toilet seat, which came in this morning. It's the same exact one. Because this is, I've tried a couple over the past few years to see, you know, which ones were compatible, mostly compatible with the bidet, and this one was the winner. But they're not cheap. This is like what, like somewhere around 30 or 40 bucks, like maybe 39 something. But I was able to get that because of you guys. And in the meantime, let me finish my story. So at first, when this broke, I go out to the kids and I say, guys, be careful when you sit down on the potty because the seat is completely unattached. So you're gonna, you know, it's like a surfboard. You're gonna be just sliding around on the seat. So you have to sit down very carefully. So sure enough, minutes later, my son suddenly has to go to the bathroom. He comes in here, shouts to me 2 seconds later, Mom, I can't do this, because the seat was moving around too much for his comfort. He goes, how about we tape it down? And I was like, oh my God, that's brilliant. So I grabbed some duct tape and he got off the potty and was helping me duct tape the toilet seat to the bowl, and sure enough, it's been temporarily working, and I figured you guys will hang out with me while I put in the new toilet seat at some point, either today or tomorrow. All right, so that's what's going on around the apartment. And I also want to show you guys the gifts that I've received off of the Amazon wish list from amazing subscribers. In addition to the button maker. Oh, let me show, you know what? I'll show you now. My son is, right now I just walked in and my son opened up the window and is shooting a water gun out through the screen. Knock it off right now. You don't know if somebody's walking out there. Don't do that, and you're getting the screen all wet. Go get a paper towel and dry it. Or a towel.
We're watering the grass.
No. So that's my son for you. And did you turn off the air conditioner?
Yes.
No, you turn it back on. Because you're standing right in front of it, shooting out the window.
Yeah.
No. Dry the screen. Thank you. Then close the window and put the air conditioner back on.
It's so cold though, even if I'm...
You're not supposed to be standing in front of it.
Yeah, even when I'm not...
Oh my God, he opened both windows. Dude. I need the air conditioner on, honey.
So cold.
All right, then why don't you put on a sweatshirt and some sweatpants and some socks then if you're cold?
It's not gonna help. It never helps.
What do you mean it's not gonna help?
It never helps.
Well, why don't you try?
It doesn't, Mom. I've done it like 1 trillion times.
All right, guys. All right, so I figure we'll vacuum up the soil first and the plant dry bits, so the banana plant dry bits. So let's do that.
Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath. And I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind. And I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Can we just be bonafide? Can we just be bonafide? You're stuck in this situation and let go all inhibitions now with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind. And I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Don't wanna be your love. Let's keep it on the low, keep it on the low. 'Cause you know this ain't no love. I want you to be bonafide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind. And I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Can we just be bonafide?
Okay, let's make another cold brew, shall we? Where the heck are 15 calories coming from in just black coffee? This is the Chobani creamer that I'm not crazy about the flavor. I mean, it's all right, but it doesn't taste so much like s'mores that I would ever say, ooh, that really tastes like s'mores. Heaven. Hello. Oh, big stretch. Are you hungry? Yeah, well, it's not quite dinner time. No, oh, but you know what we can do? We can give you a slice of ham. You want a slice of ham? Okay. Okay, I don't. Oh, here it is. I was like, where the hell's the ham? My fridge is so tiny and so it's so difficult to find anything. Oh, need to clean it out. Costco Kirkland extra lean uncured ham. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, wait. She gets a little bit excited over ham. No. Wait, I'm still trying to open the package, honey. Oh dear. There we go. I'm trying to get this thing. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Stay there. Okay. She doesn't like to sit on the cold floor, which I don't blame her. Okay. Stay. She's shaking. She's so excited. Stay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, like a python. Oh my goodness. You're so beautiful when you eat that. I love it. Was that amazing? Yeah, that was so delicious. Okay. That's it for now. I'll give you dinner later. I want to show you guys the... Oh, I hate this. Filling up my supplements, but let's do it. All right, so what's going on with the supplements is that I try to do like a multivitamin, basic stuff like that, but also I like to concentrate on any sort of supplements that are supposed to help me with dementia, because there's so much dementia in my family, and I'm trying to hold it off as much as possible. So I went on ChatGPT a couple years ago and asked it about the best supplements for supporting brain health, and I got the ones that that I could afford. Like, not everything, but I got some that I could afford and that are supposed to help with the dementia, she says, as she can't remember every other word. So here we go. When I find one that I really like, I'll put it on my storefront, but this one, not crazy about it. We'll start with the AM. What's today, Saturday? We'll start with AM. Oh, and I put on the on most of the caps, I'll put if it's morning or night. M for morning, N for night. Otherwise, it's an absolute nightmare trying to remember which is which.
I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us.
I also do this at night. So let me just, while I have it out, fill up the night one too. Anti-inflammatory, by the way. Anti-inflammatory and good for the HDL, the high density cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol. And omega-3 fatty acids are supposed to be good for the brain. So, all good. All right, done. Now let's go back to the AM. Acetyl L-carnitine is supposed to be good for the brain health. And it's amazing how I've learned how you have to be super careful with the names of the actual ingredient, because this is acetyl L-carnitine, which is very different from L-carnitine. So I've accidentally bought the L-carnitine in the past, but it's supposed to be acetyl L-carnitine. Apparently they do completely different things in the body.
At the end of this wheel, I think we're searching for reasons.
So like I said, this one's supposed to be good for brain health.
Be like that.
Good old lion's mane mushroom. 2 of these. Lion's mane is supposed to be very good for brain health, cognition. Oops. And the whole thing is, you know, Saren, do you feel a difference in when you take these? The answer is right now, no, I don't. Even though I've been taking these for months, I don't feel a difference. Oh, women's 1 a day I got at Costco. Just a regular multivitamin is supposed to be excellent for, it makes a difference. There are studies that show that it does make a difference with preventing dementia or holding it off. So getting back to if I feel differently, if I notice a difference on the supplements, and the answer is no, I don't. But then again, you have to take into account how much extreme stress I've been under for the past 2 years and the menopause. So hopefully when my stress reduces, I will be able to better assess whether this stuff really helps. But in the meantime, I'm like, it doesn't hurt to take it. So trying everything I can. Okay, so this is the L-methylfolate plus methyl B12. It's like a high potency B12 B complex. It's supposed to be good for the brain and energy. And the way we lose it. There's something different about anything that can support all of the stress I've been under, I'm all for. And vitamin D plus K3. If you're going to take vitamin D every day, which you should, make sure it's combined with the K2, which I believe is potassium, if I'm not mistaken. So 1 of these every day. Very important, because most of us don't get enough sunlight. Anything else in the morning? Okay, this I don't usually take with my morning supplements. If I'm gonna take this, iron, which I have been anemic many times, like so badly that I actually in the past have needed iron infusions. That's how bad my anemia can get. But lately I don't think, they did my blood work and it's in the safe range. But if I am going to take this, you have to be careful with iron because it can absorb or block the absorption of many of these things. So if I'm going to take it, you have to take it without dairy and separately from all the other stuff. So I leave that to the side. All right, so that's the AM supplements. And now we're going to do the PM. These are the bedtime supplements. We already did the fish oil. We're going to do high absorption magnesium glycinate, I don't know how to pronounce it. 2 of these. It's supposed to help with relaxing and sleep. My sleep has been absolute poopy lately, but my stress has been extremely high as well. But again, doesn't hurt to try to support what you can. PEA, palmitoylethanolamide. PEA for short. It's supposed to help with inflammation because I tend to have symptoms of inflammation. So that this is supposed to help with that. 1 of these at night. Best to take it at night for some reason. Don't know why. Phosphatidylserine. Supposed to do the same thing. Or I forget what this is for. Is this for brain health or anti-inflammatory? I don't know. One or the other. It's supposed to help. 2 of these in each. 2 of these at night. Oh, also who helped me, not just ChatGPT, but a person who actually really helped me figure this out is the kids' friends, the neighbors, their mother from Belarus is an actual licensed, I forget if it's dietitian or nutritionist, and she specializes in knowing supplements and stuff. So she helped me a lot with learning how to take these. So I highly recommend that you speak to someone who's like licensed or has a degree in diet and nutrition or something and knows supplements, because that's what she does. Okay, Pharma GABA with L-theanine. 1 of these. And with the Pharma GABA, you're supposed to combine it with glycine. So 2 of these. The combination of the 2 is what's supposed to really help with relaxation and sleep. And sometimes melatonin. Sometimes I'll take melatonin. This is the quick dissolve 3 milligrams. Sometimes I'll take that, but I keep that to the side because I try not to take the melatonin all the time because I feel like you get immune to the effects. So that's it, guys. That's my day and night supplements. I'm going to take the day ones right now. Today's Saturday. I just took a big chance by tipping that because these could have popped open. All right. Okay, so now I've done the supplements. I did the vacuuming, or the vacuuming up of the plant mess and soil. I'm gonna take a break. Actually, I'm gonna make something to eat. I think I'm gonna make avocado toast on sourdough with cottage cheese. So let's do that.
Sweetheart. You gonna help me with the laundry?
Yep, that's nice and organized. Don't have to worry about that. The tofu that my son didn't eat. I'm a tofu fan. You're either a tofu fan or you're not. I'm a tofu fan. I'm going to reuse his paper plate because there was just a bowl of soup on there. This cottage cheese, honest cow cottage cheese, is amazing. I got it at Costco. It's so friggin' good. It easily rivals the Good Culture brand. Highly recommend if you have that at your Costco. Avocado. These avocados, this batch of avocados I got is not the best. They're like a little bit stringy and grainy and weird. So I don't know what happened with those, but sometimes my avocados, when they're like that, it's very disappointing. Lemon juice. We'll do cayenne. We'll do everything bagel seasoning. Lots of salt, pink Himalayan salt. This has pink Himalayan salt on one side, kosher salt on the other. A crazy amount of ground pepper. These salt and pepper shakers are on my storefront, by the way. I love these. These are excellent. They have adjustable openings and everything. Really cool. My personal preference is that one. It's like the larger openings, but like halfway covered. This one, the classic one, the pepper like doesn't come out as fast as I like. But this one, if I cover a little bit, that's like perfect for me. Excuse me while I go sit down on the luxurious duct-taped toilet seat to go tinkle.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk about me.
Yes, I washed my hands.
You'll get a retake. I'll never feel like you do, babe.
Ooh la la, golden and beautiful. This chef's knife, best chef's knife I've ever had in my life, and reasonably priced. Babish, by Binging with Babish. What's his name? Andrew Ray. Binging with Babish. Highly recommend his channel. And this knife is gorgeous and works beautifully. Was gifted to me by a subscriber. Can't thank you enough. I am so enjoying this.
Heaven, then I wanna go to hell. Think I would do well for myself.
I believe it's in my storefront, so. Ugh. Yeah, these avocados. Not ideal, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes you don't get a good batch. Not pretty, but I'm sure it tastes okay. Might be a little stringy, but it's kind of dinky small too, but yeah, it doesn't feel, yeah, it feels like stringy and oh well. Yeah, it's a little stringy and grainy. So I'm gonna use the whole thing. I'm gonna get them used up. So yeah, see? Isn't that weird? That stringiness. Yep, I'm eating that, folks. Pick yourselves up off the floor from the shop. Tastes fine. Tastes fine, doesn't... When I say it tastes fine, I mean, of course, I would prefer a nicer avocado that's like softer and not grainy and not stringy. But like, so it's the texture that's throwing me off, not the flavor. The flavor is fine with that oxidation there, or that beginning of rotting. It tastes fine. Whatever you want to call it. This is not oxidation. This is like, I think, just, yeah, the avocado just starting to rot. But you know what? See how it's stringy? There. All right, got rid of that one. Even I couldn't handle that one. I'll live. I'll live. Yeah, it's a stringiness. So weird. Why is that, people? Does anybody know why sometimes an avocado is stringy like that? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, sometimes I'll get a whole batch of avocados that are like that, and it's just like such a bummer. Alright, I'm going to take pink Himalayan salt. Lots of it. I'm a fan of salt, especially on avocado. Lemon juice. Real lemon juice. This is the Sicilia lemon juice. It's not from concentrate. Worth every penny. Cayenne. Love cayenne on an avocado toast. Tons of ground black pepper. That's how I like it. It reminds me of when I was growing up. My mom would occasionally, we would rarely go out to eat, but if she would occasionally, we would have a ladies' day and she would take me to a diner. I just remember how much I used to love the fact that a diner had salt and pepper shakers, because we didn't have them at home for some reason. We never used salt and pepper shakers. And I used to be thrilled about salt and pepper shakers and so excited to use them. And I remember always ordering scrambled eggs at the diner and then putting tons of ground black pepper from the pepper shaker on the diner table on my eggs, and the taste of it I love, and I still do. And so it just reminds me of such nice nostalgic times of going out to eat with my mom occasionally when I was growing up. We're going to do everything bagel seasoning. Lots of that. Going to kind of pat it in there. And now we're going to do lick in the spoon. And we're going to do, I'm the only one eating this, by the way. Not like I'm having any guests over. I'm past that stage. All right, so cottage cheese. And this, like I said, this cottage cheese is amazing. The Honest Cow cottage cheese, I never heard of it until recently when I got it at Costco. It's so freaking good. It's the regular fat one. It's not low fat or reduced fat. It's 4% milk fat. And it's so good. It's like, you picture like this is what cottage cheese is supposed to taste like back on the farm, like in the late 1800s, like a Little House on the Prairie. This is what curds and whey would taste like. That's how it tastes. Like, it's even better than Good Culture in my opinion. All right, so there, so freaking good. Let's put that in the fridge. And more everything bagel seasoning. And put that back. Put the lemon juice back. I try to clean as I go, kind of, sort of, when it comes to ingredients. And we're gonna hold on to the fork. That knife, by the way, that Babish knife, hand wash only because of the handle. It's made out of that beautiful wood. You don't want to get it ruined in the dishwasher. Cover this up. Extra cayenne, by the way. Extra cayenne. And I'm thinking I'm going to do a little hot sauce too on the cottage cheese. Frank's Red Hot. And it wouldn't be complete if it didn't have a nice little tear there. That makes it extra special. And there you have it, folks. Ooh la la. I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy that. Then we'll get back to whatever. Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys me taking the first bite. Hold on. You gotta see the money shot here. And chew it with my front teeth because I really hardly have any molars. So good. Alright, I'm gonna sit down now. Okay, so I went to sit down and my son said that he's hungry and wants a frozen pizza. This is the Sabatasso's French bread pizza. It was on sale at Costco. I want to say it was like around $10 for, how many came in here? 9 of these came in there for like $10. So I'm just gonna microwave it. He doesn't like it crunchy, he likes it soft. Okay, Francis, I'm gonna go sit down. No pizza for you right now, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, so my son is standing right underneath of us here. He wanted to cut up the mini watermelon. And so he was doing that and then came into the living room and said that, you know, and he was like holding his hands up in the air and he said that he was squeezing, making watermelon juice. And he cut up this watermelon, which is good. It's a mini watermelon. And now he's making a watermelon rind hat. So, wasn't prepared today to have this kind of, I already cleaned up some of the mess here, and then I figured I would update you guys and let you guys know what's going on. This is the step stool that he is, uses to get a little bit of height. And I just brought the wastebasket out so he has easier access to the garbage. And these are the ingredients for making the dense bean salad. It's so funny, that name, dense bean salad. But I know that that's the way the cool kids say it. But anyway, he did a very good job cutting up this mini watermelon. I'm just concerned about any stickiness and any bugs coming, so I'll have to have him do a thorough wipe down with the Mrs. Meyer's tomato vine, right?
Yeah.
And right now he's scraping it here. Go, use that on the cutting board, please. He's scraping this out to make a hat.
Ow!
He wants to make a hat. So that's what he's doing. That's a rice paddle that came with that. I believe that came with the rice cooker. So you can imagine how I'm like cringing right now from all the stickiness everywhere, but so this is a perfect example of things that my son does that make life so special and so messy and so fantastic. Right, sweetie?
Yeah.
Okay. He's wearing headphones, by the way.
I'm not listening to anything.
He's not listening to anything. He's just got the headphones on. All right. Have fun making that hat and making a mess.
Bye,
and you're gonna help me.
everyone.
You're gonna help me clean this up, right?
Yes.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
I want to show you guys the amazing gifts that I have received and that my kids have received and that Francis has received over like the past week or so. First off, this really nice button maker that my daughter wanted for the longest time. An anonymous subscriber got her that. And yesterday she spent hours making adorable buttons with Dum Dum lollipop wrappers. And I wouldn't have been able to get the Dum Dum lollipops at Walgreens if it weren't for you guys and your generosity. So thank you so much. My daughter had the most amazing time making these buttons. Debbie, thank you so much, Debbie B. I'm blown away that you sent not one, but 2 bags of Francis's favorite minties. These are the Amazon brand of the greenies. She absolutely loves these. She has these every morning and sometimes at night, but usually she'll have the minties in the morning and then milk bones at night. And Debbie also sent not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 boxes of Optimeal dog food pouches. So thank you so much. So Francis is all set and stocked up with food and treats. Then another subscriber named Patty V sent milk bone dog biscuits for Francis, which the timing was perfect because Francis was actually almost out of milk bones. And she sent me one of my favorite shampoos, this Odell clarifying shampoo. This shampoo is outstanding. I love how it smells. I love how it works. It's really, really, really good. Highly recommend. Then the same anonymous person who sent my daughter the badge maker also sent this video light kit that's supposed to be really good based on the reviews from Amazon. So that I'll be able to use this like when I'm in the kitchen, filming in the kitchen, because the lighting in my kitchen is terrible. And also just when the sun goes down and the lighting is not so great, like in the dining room and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to use this. There's probably gonna be a learning curve, but what are you doing? Don't do that. No, you're gonna break the spoon. He's whacking the watermelon with a wooden spoon. Don't do that. And the same anonymous person got my son not 1, not 2, but 3 Carhartt shirts. I'm absolutely blown away. I cannot thank you enough for your incredible generosity. And I'm so sorry that it's taken so long for me to thank you guys, but thank you, whoever you are. Oh my gosh. And was it yesterday or the day before, Sid, oh my God, Sid sent my daughter not 1, but 2 pairs of sneakers. Let me show you. My daughter, when I opened the box, I couldn't believe what was in there. And I hadn't even known that my daughter added those things to the wish list. I knew that she added some things to the wish list, but I hadn't had a chance to see what she had added. And I saw that she had added like Sunny Angels and stuff like that, but I didn't see that she had added sneakers. And oh my God, I opened up the box, didn't know what was in there, and there were not 1, but 2 shoe boxes in there. And my daughter was literally screaming. She was so excited. So let me show you. Don't mind the garbage. Sid got my daughter her Dream DC skater sneakers with a very puffy tongue. And Sid got her, which I exchanged, and I'm waiting for the other size to come. Sid got my daughter Vans. I'll show you guys when they come. Got her these Vans with a puffy tongue as well. They're black, like with a white puffy zip thing. They were just half a size too small because I think they run a little small. So I got her size 10 instead of size 9. I returned the size 9 at the UPS store yesterday, and I got her the size 10. They're supposed to be here on Monday, which is day after tomorrow. So I'll show you guys when they come in. But when I tell you how happy and excited my daughter was to open those up. And she said, Mom, it's been a dream of mine to have more than one pair of shoes to wear according to how my mood is and my outfit. And so now she has those. So I'm just absolutely blown away by all of this incredible generosity. And I'm so sorry that the thank you is so late, but thank you so much to anonymous person, whoever you are, and to Debbie, and to Patty, and to Sid. And Sid, you have sent me so much already, and Debbie, I just can't get over you guys. Words can't express how much it means to me and how you guys are keeping the morale up here and keeping us going and keeping a roof over our heads and a car in the parking lot. And I just hope someday that I can pay it forward like you guys have been helping me. So thank you so much. Right, Francis? Yes, you're very thankful too, right, sweetheart? Yeah. You got all the food and all the tweets and all the back footsies and the little bent arm. So cute. Yeah. Okay, so I'm making that ravioli from Costco for dinner. It's already almost 6:30. My son and I just finished cleaning up this huge watermelon mess that was up here and on the floor. He did a really good job with getting the stuff in the garbage, wiping everything down, putting the stuff in the sink, spraying the floor, spraying the counter with the Mrs. Myers. But anyway, I turned on the stovetop here, this one, to put the water up to boil to make the spinach and cheese ravioli, which is delicious, by the way. I love this, from Costco. And now the apartment is filled with smoke because there's something on the burner that's smoking. So let's try this again. I told the kids the smoke alarm might go off. I still have the ingredients out here. This is wishful ingredients for making the dense bean salad. Red onions, some carrots that my son chopped up the other day. He chopped up the onion the other day. Here's the watermelon that he chopped up. Oh, and he made a watermelon mask. Forgot to show you guys the watermelon mask smoking a pipe. So you can imagine how much I should have gotten it on camera, how much of an absolute disaster this was before we cleaned it up. But I'm proud of him for helping me clean up. It took quite a bit of coaxing and threatening, but he did it. So now the apartment smells like smoke. Gonna try getting this up to boil again. And gotta feed you, right, Francis? Gotta feed the doggy. Yeah. Okay, let's get you some dinner. Okay? Yeah. All right. This is the food from Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. 2 pouches of that. Okay. Yes. Num nums. Num nums. Still haven't touched the laundry. Oh my goodness. All right, so just do this. Let's get her some dry food in here. This looks like a wastebasket, but it's a dog food storage bin, which I think is super cool. For those of you who didn't hear from one of my prior vlogs, I explained that the woman I do odd jobs for, her daughter, very kindly donated this bin to me with the dog food inside because unfortunately her doggy Brady was very sick and could no longer eat dry dog food, so she gave me the whole thing, and very sad. I know you're hungry. Okay, sweetheart. Okay, all right, I need 2 hands. Like half a cup of dry dog food in there and 2 pouches of this. Super special. Oh, there's the smoke, darn it. There's the smoke rising from the pot. The smoke alarm might go off. You know what, let me turn this on, not that it's gonna help much, but the exhaust fan. Turn the exhaust fan on. Oh my God. Dude. I have no idea what's burning on the stove. Oh my God. No clue. Might be a piece of watermelon, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Because I looked at the stove and I didn't see anything burning, but something's burning. What the hell? Now there's a fire. Great. FML. FML. Oh dear. What the hell? Never a dull moment. Guess what? Hold on. Guess what it was? There's you dropped one of your clay carving tools in the stove, in the stove there. The wooden one, it's in there and it caught on fire.
Where is it?
It's in, you dropped a carving tool in there.
Where is it?
It's in there. It was blending in with the, here, back away, you're in there. So anyway, that's what happened. So,
I didn't mean to.
well, yeah, I know you didn't mean to. Oh my God. So yeah, he has a set of clay carving tools and he was using them to carve the watermelon mask. And apparently he dropped one of the tools that has a wooden handle inside the stove burner. That's my son. And it was blending in with the crisscross metal stuff that's in the stove burner thing, in the element, blended into that, so that when I was turning on the stove to put the water up to boil, that is what caught on fire. And that is my son in a nutshell, right, son? Is that you in a nutshell? All right, so now the apartment is full of smoke.
Here.
It's actually kind of concerning how little the smoke alarm is going off, considering how much smoke is in here. So, I mean, it did go off, but I have the fan on, I've got the AC blasting, so and I've got the exhaust fan on, which I don't know what that does because it's not connected to anything, but. All right, so. Gonna clean that up when it cools off. In the meantime, I'll get the water. Let's get the water boiling on a different burner, shall we? Let's put it, I guess back here. We'll put it back here. The tool is still in there. Yeah. I think it's still in there. Yep. I think that's the tool. What is that? Yep. There it is. That's a carving tool. Oh my God.
Got it?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah, but don't get in the camera. Yeah. There it is. You dropped that in the burner and it lit on fire when I went to.
Wait, where's the other part?
I don't know. It's somewhere in here. I gotta clean that. That's baking soda because there were actual flames coming out of it.
Like big?
Not big, but big enough to, I found out the baking soda, and what you do, you always have to have a box of baking soda in your kitchen so that if there's a fire, you just sprinkle it on, okay? SpongeBob is on there. So we'll clean this up later, all right? And you'll help me, okay? We'll clean that up later. Don't blow it. All right, walk away, please. I'm so tired of your antics. You haven't gotten your dinner yet, honey. I'm so sorry. Let's get your dinner together, okay? All right, sweetheart. Yeah. Okay. got her dinner down there, and she walked away. Okay, that's steam, not smoke, thank goodness. Right, Francis? Are you gonna eat your dinner, honey? And here are all the ingredients for the dense bean salad, but no, I don't know if that's gonna happen this evening. It might, or I might wait till tomorrow. With all the chopping involved and everything, and I'm kind of like traumatized at the moment from the fire incident, and I'm tired. I really don't feel like making the dense bean salad. I feel like eating it, but I don't feel like making it. This is the Kirkland grass-fed butter. Just zhuzh it around. And salt. And Shiloh from PhD Dasher, she suggested that I do balsamic glaze, so I'm not going to do that for the kids, but I'll do it on my plate. Butter's still melting. I see it in there. All right, my daughter doesn't want to eat yet. She said 10 minutes, but my son wants to eat. Yes, it's ready. 1, 2, 3. Garlic powder or anything? Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try mine with some balsamic glaze from Trader Joe's. How can it be bad? So I'm gonna go eat this and enjoy. I'm thinking this might be it for this evening, for this footage, and we'll continue tomorrow for the next vlog with the toilet seat and all of that stuff. So laundry, you know, whatever else may come up. But I'm thinking this might be the end of the vlog for today. But anyway, I love you all. I can't thank you enough for watching, for being here, for everything you're doing for me, for my kids, for Francis. Please know that you are making such a huge difference in our lives, and I appreciate every single one of you. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.